story about a young man named Little Johnny. Every hood got a Little Johnny, man. No matter where you live, from Compton to New York, there's a Little Johnny around your way. Little Johnny grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. Raised by his grandma, moms and dads was out in the street wildin'. He was a bad seed. Little Johnny was a kid from the bricks. Mommy was a prostitute, every night turning tricks. Johnny never met his daddy, he's upstate doing six. Small time hustler, he runs with the Crips. I think his name is Chris, he's 36 and sells nicks. Both of Johnny's parents were caught up in the mix. They were living the fast life, fiending for their next fix. Too blind to see the fact that Little Johnny was at risk. He was born in the hood, raised by his grandmother. Without a family structure, Little Johnny suffered. By the time he was 12, Little Johnny got arrested. This was just the start of his criminal record. He went to juvenile hall. I don't know what they expected when he came out. He was even more disconnected. Little Johnny was neglected. Now he's 18 and he'd rather be feared than respected. Little Johnny dropped out of school at a young age. Started cutting classes, smoking weed, hanging with the OGs, running numbers. He started robbing dice games, ice chains, a gold necklace. Johnny was out of control, living straight up reckless. If only he had a father with a positive message, someone to teach him how to survive when times were desperate, someone to give him values, morals, and ethics, a role model, somebody to keep them protected. These so-called men get these young girls pregnant. When it's time to be responsible, they head for the exit. Meanwhile, Little Johnny is still getting arrested. On his last trip to prison, Little Johnny got molested. Now he's got a funny walk, sounds funny when he talks. Man, I thought you were the king of New York. You could have played sports, but you chose to take shorts. Instead of basketball, you chose the criminal court, where people commit fouls. The judges are the referees. When you foul out, it's off to the penitentiary. Word up, Johnny spent a lot of time behind bars, man. As a juvenile, when he got older, he started getting popped for drug charges, gun charges, doing bids left and right. Grandma worried sick about him. See, Little Johnny didn't care though, because he didn't have that family structure. You know what I mean? See, there was no mommy and daddy around to check his homework or ask him if he brushed his teeth, ask him what he learned in school today, get him off the bus. And Johnny ain't had none of that. No, see, Johnny had gangsters and drug dealers to look up to, pimps for role models. Johnny's parents are still messed up, his father is wildin', got caught for armed robbery, he's on Rikers Island. Johnny's mom was ready to crash, tired of selling her ass just for some petty cash. She's living in the past, no hope for the future, shooting dope in her arm. What a stupid loser, drug abuser. One night she got into a drunken stupor. She thought a bag of heroin would soothe her. She hit the dope spot, copped 6 bags of the lethal from some young ass punk selling poison to his people. Little did she know, as her overdose begun, the lethal dose in her veins she bought from her son. She was out partying instead of raising her son right. Now he's selling bags of dope and engaging in gunfights. Now he's on Rikers, and yo, it's kinda bugged, right? His cellmate shares his DNA and blood type. Yo, what up, young blood? My name is Chris, man. Welcome to the island. Well, peace, man. They call me Little Johnny, man. When they feed you around this motherfucker.